the live stream. And yes, before you tune in, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. All right, we will be going over, like, I do want to find maybe one more trade, maybe one more new one, and then end of the hour. So end of day for the swings. I want to go over the list we got, and then yes, we will go over what's happened today, and also what could happen. So we'll leave this alert here, see what's up. All right, one second. I gotta tell the team we're on live, so give me one moment here. Yo, Jay, what's up, bro? Man, crazy day, crazy day. All right, one second here. All right, I got alert set if we want to get there. We'll go over Tesla and SPY. All right, cool. We just sent in the chat like 2 or 3 messages. So yeah, I want to do like a little quick live stream. Maybe find one more, and then yes, we're gonna go for these end of day swings. So all right, first thing is on SPY. So Jay, hopefully you're watching. Yes, we're going on over SPY right now. So yeah, this morning we had this clear gap down, no consolidation, and as you can see, we had empty space. We did this on, or I actually did this on a 20-minute chart this time. So I usually don't do that, but there was this 20-minute chart that I saw. And then yeah, we ended up breaking, closing above, and then yeah, we had the empty space, which is above us. So clear gap down, we end up going into that. You can see we tapped my TP perfectly. So nice little play. Couple members ended up hitting a few of those trades there, so same thing you can see on SPY. We'll go over the other ones. As of now, we're technically still in the empty space, but it looks like we're building some structure. So we got to get through this 691.33 in order for us to continue into this little target here. I mean, where am I inbounds? I could care less if it, wants to go. I'm just gonna wait this one out and just see if we can get another little leg up. Is this doable on the phone? I mean, I'll be honest, there's some members that trade on their phone. I mean, I have my phone too as well for emergencies. Some people trade on a MacBook, PC, whatever. It's really, depending up to that person. Empty space. So yes, empty space is what we pretty much target. So I didn't get to post what we did today, but you can see just like the play from yesterday here. So boom, we had Microsoft. We had a clear gap down, no consolidation. And then you can see end of the day we broke above into candles that had no consolidation. And then boom, we ended up touching into that empty space, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. We just call it empty space. And then yeah, that was that. Almost 3,000 with my Microsoft. So yeah, beautiful moves there. All right, now let's keep on going. Yo, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? All right, so yeah, IWM. I'm still waiting. I didn't want to see if we can get down to 262. I want to see if we can tap into that 260, which doesn't look bad. And then, of course, we might end up bouncing here. So we'll see if we can get that nice, clean break. And maybe a nice close, too. So we'll see. All right. All right, Microsoft. We already did this. We already did Tesla, I think, but we'll go over it again as well. Microsoft, everyone knows about this one. We had this clear gap down, and then boom, we had the empty space. We broke and closed above our level, end of day, and then, yeah, we had a beautiful push there. Honestly, I should look to this higher time frame and see if we got anything else. I'm not gonna lie, we do got a nice little pocket here. Oh, that looks really good. So this is that next little move. So pretty much the same thing. We got another little pocket here. So this is what I target into. And then as you can see, we have no resistance until that 413 level, at least on that 2-hour chart. So if we end up getting a press up, that'll be that next little target if we can get it. So that's on Microsoft there. All right, AI. I think we got earnings on this. We'll go over Meta too. Tesla was a beautiful play today. 1 second here. BSX. I think we. Yeah, fiddle low, that'd be great. But yeah, Meta had a great push. The crazy thing is, Glock ended up, he spammed me today. He was like, yo, look at this, look at this. I was like, yo. I was like, bro, that was some, like, crazy empty space, and it all happened in, like, the next 5 minutes, which was wild. So, shout out Glock for that one. What I can see next. Yo, Fabby, what's up? Good to see you once again. Wild day. Right now, just trying to find a little bit more. So, as you see, we got another, pretty much another pocket here. And then, if we break above, we got a nice empty space move. So, pretty much same thing from this morning, but more non-consolidation there if we end up getting that. So, it looks good. Today was great. I can't even lie. I don't know. It's just like quick mornings. So we get in and then we get out. You know, if it works, cool. If it doesn't, then we'll just, you know, or at least I'll just stop out or whatever. But yeah, pretty wild. All right, 1 second here, guys. All right, I'll be right back. Give me one moment here. If anyone has any requests, you can drop those in the comments. After this, we're going to be finding some swings. And then I do want to at least see if we can get one more. Which might be... Which might be IWM. But we'll see, though. All right, 1 second here. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, you can join the free chat, the VIP chat. Still got to post what we did today, but you can just scroll in there. See what a few members did on a couple plays. See what happened on SPY. The other little plays. See, yeah. So yeah, pretty nice there. All right. Links about for everything, but make sure to do your own research. We will be going over a few more right after this one. Yo, what's up? All right, I'm back. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Yo, Sean, what's up, bro? Dude, yeah, been a minute, man. Good to see you once again, man. Crazy day, crazy day. Hold on, I didn't even... So we're pretty much just starting this live stream anyway, so... So obviously we went over metal, we went over a couple of these things here. Still waiting for potentially another little leg down, which I wouldn't mind taking on this live stream. So still another little empty space move. Actually coming really close too as well, so we'll see. All right. So 5 minutes, or at least 4 minutes left until that next little close. I'll put my alert there. All right, BSX. Let's take a look here. What do we got here? Oh, wow. That isn't a bad move. Now that I'm looking at it. Only because... Oh, dang, yeah. We gotta... Let me see if the 4 hour lines up. 4 hour lines up. I think the 4 hour looks better just because it has a little bit better structure. So that as the 24 hour didn't really have that top and bottom wall. You could see right above that 78, 68. We got empty space up to that 91, 56. Right now, we're in this box, so hopefully we break outside of this wall and then go into this empty space there. So that looks actually pretty good. So yeah, that's on BSX there. Empty space. Not too bad. All right, IWM. We'll see if we get that next little leg down that push on this stream here or not. All right, let's see here. So AI, we have earnings on this, I think, what, later today? So probably after this market close. I don't know. It's not looking bad. I'm going to write this one down. We'll see if this one plays out well. All right. AI, empty space, above that 1090. To that 1150. So that's if we do want to get there. Anything valid? I'm still waiting for a couple of these. Obviously, everyone knows about Kava here. End up doing pretty nice. Hopefully, we hit that 87 area, and then hopefully we get more. So you can see this was also a little call out from see these lotto calls here. Empty space, boom. You can see what happened on Meta too. Yo, speaking of Glock, he just texted me. Glock, I don't know if you're in here, but I'm going to write that one down. So that looks really good, too. All right. So IWM, still waiting on that. Microsoft, we already did this. Kava, we did that. ASTS, this is something that I do like as well. So we are pretty close, or we were close to this entry here. We still got the whole day to turn around if we want. So what I like on this, let me see, let's see. So if we can get above that 87.02, we do got a nice pocket up to that that 104.04, so it looks good. Yo, D-Sting, what's up, man? Bro, yeah, today was crazy, bro. I can't even lie. It was a nice little day. Meta went wild, too. Alright, yeah. That's on ASTS. We'll see if we get that break. But yeah, the keys, we went past my first, and we actually ended up going into my final there. I don't know. I really like SPY today. Same thing as yesterday too, but yeah, empty space was there. We had that clear gap down. You can see I had a nice potter box. We broke and closed above our top level, so we closed above our wall that we needed to break about. And yeah, we ended up going up pretty wildly. So SPY pretty much same thing, but we hit the first target. So SPY only hit that first target up, but yeah, it was pretty good. And yeah, so you can see where we posted all these trades today, and if they hit, shout out to Rugged. You can see where we were. SPY, this is just this morning. You can also see when we called out these this Tesla play. So yeah, we had that clear gap down. Told them push to that above that 413, looking for that final, and then boom, that was pretty much that there. So yeah, great day. See what a few members did today on a few of these trades. 2,000 with my Microsoft. And then yeah, that was those other trades. Can I go over SPY? Yep. So this one, we're technically still in this empty space here. And what I mean by that, for those of you that are new to the stream, so I seen this clear sell-off, and this has no green candles interfering. And this is something that I would like to target into. So yeah, obviously we ended up hitting that first target this morning. So if we end up continuing 694, but I think we will build some structure before that. So we might end up building a nice top and bottom wall, some more structure, and if we could do that, looks good. I need to join. I missed all the moves. No worries. I mean, you can join the free chat if you like. There's a VIP chat as well. But yes, we will be posting a code later today for the VIP Discord too as well. So I've been getting a lot of DMs. So yeah, we'll definitely post a code end of day. But yeah, we do got the live trading chat, and then pretty much textile. So textile is pretty much straight up forward. And then yeah, they're still in there. They've been in there for like 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, it gets pretty wild in there, but like in a good way. So shout out to the other mods in there as well. All right, anyways, let's keep on going. So IWM looks like we're getting a nice push up. SX, Microsoft. All right, now I'm gonna pull this list up, see what we got here. I'm gonna look up. So I got an alert on Amazon today. And the Amazon looks great. Hold on, let's see here. And yes, if you're watching the stream, just make sure to do your own research and not financial advice. What do I think about? Dude, yeah, we can definitely take a look at it. I got you. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta write Amazon down too. So we probably could. Not saying we will, but we could end up getting a push there. If we do, Amazon. Above that 212, we got a nice pocket here up to that 232. So this is literally all that we target. Empty space. Obviously, we just try to get those best entries. But yeah, if we can clear that consolidation, we do got a nice pocket above us up to that 232. So doesn't look too bad. All right, NVDA. I gotta go to a higher time frame. All right, yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a wild one. Hold on. I do like that 24-hour. Just give me 1 second here. 24-hour, 12-hour though. I think the 12-hour lines up pretty nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. And no, I'm not saying any of these plays will hit or anything like that, but so yeah, this is on a 12-hour chart though. I did see a nice little pocket here of empty space. I don't know. I probably won't trade it. I might trade it after. I think the last time I traded it, I made a video about it too. I had to wait so long. I was actually down on the position. And the play worked out. I think it like wicked, and then we ended up dropping. So I had to hold it for like a couple hours, like the whole entire day, for the green. So, and the crazy thing is the full play hit, like, and I had to like hold it out a little bit more. So that's the only reason why I really don't want to play it. But if I do, I might end up throwing a lotto on it. We'll see though. Obviously, downside. Let me look at some downsides too. Give me a second. So I'll be honest with you. This is not really. So this is empty space here, right? But it's not a box. We don't have any structure. So if we do end up dropping down, you see that to that 188, it's just not really a box there. But yeah, upside, I do like to see if we can hit that, but we'll see if it'll wick or not. As everything else is pretty much shopping. All right, we got Amazon on the list. Amazon looking pretty good. VWAP. VWAP was actually the first. It's probably the only indicator that I would use if I used it still. But yeah, we just use POTTERBOX empty space, and I like to look at those contracts for the options, see where we're at on those floors, the ceilings, and that's it. Haven't gotten a chance to post what we did, but to briefly go over what we look for. So just like on this little, hold on, let's see. One second here. Scrolled up way too far. So yeah, you can see we had empty space here. Clear gap down. That's what we target into. So this is basically just a POTTERBOX. You can see we got a top wall and a bottom wall, and you can see where we're having trouble getting over. So once we get over it, I target into the little gap there, and told them the final was coming soon there, and we ended up pushing up. So you can see like where we were, and then we got like a crazy push, a little bit more, and then yes, we ended up dropping there. So yeah, that was that. Gonna look at IWM. Yo, Dorian, what's up? Yes, sir, I got you, man. Yeah, Nvidia's trying to get a crazy push up though. All right, what am I supposed to be looking at? IWM again. All right, so yeah, same thing here. All right, so this morning, so gave some pretty good scalps. As you can see here, we had a box. So we were in an area of consolidation here, right? And what I circled here is empty space. We broke under this wall here, and we ended up going into this downside. Obviously, you can see it bounced up, playing a little bit of calls were fine with some scalps. We end up finishing this full move. So next thing that I want to see, pretty much we're in another box. So for me, that means I would want to break outside of this consolidation and then try to target into this empty space. So literally same thing, what I circled there. This move hasn't happened yet. I have my alert set. If it does, want to happen on the live stream, but if it doesn't, that's fine too. But yeah, sometimes we might have to wait like for today. We ended up getting a couple really good, decent trades. The swings did really well. See, especially on, and yeah, you could see yesterday. Told them for our swings today, Microsoft valid, and you can see the chart where we were at. So yesterday we post last hour for the swings, and I know it sounds crazy, but last 5 minutes for those entries, and then we end up getting in, and then this was right before open. Told them look to manage it. Obviously, if it hits, it hits. If I got to get stopped out or lose a trade, you know, that's fine. And then we end up going up from that 387 up to that 396. So empty space, that's all that we target here. Alright, cool. Spy's getting a push up. Let's see if we can get that continuation. Alright. Yo, Leon, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it. What do I think about Tesla sorry, what do I think about... Let me see. Thoughts on SOFI. Okay. Yeah, alright, yeah, but let's pull those up too as well. I got you guys and gals. Alright, hold on. So IMBZ, and then we'll do SOFI too as well. Might have to snag a few, but anyways, we'll see. Let me see here. On a... Alright, I got it. Yeah, I'm looking for something new right now. At least a newer entry. Yeah, we had some good plays today. It was pretty wild. Alright, so it looks like we're already going into this pocket here. But it looks like we do have another box, so... Year one, what's up? IWM and Pony, yep, I got you, bro. We'll take a look at those. Hope you all are doing good on this fine day. I probably won't take this entry, but... Yeah, we do got a nice pocket here if we do want to get that continuation here. Actually doesn't look terrible, but like I said, I probably won't take it though. Alright, so that's there. Honestly, I should have got some IWM calls at that floor there, that 262.57. But it's all good. Yeah, that would have been a nice little snack there. Alright, hold on. Let's see here. SOFI. Pony. And then Tesla. Oh shoot. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, so SOFI, I think I did this on a 4-hour chart. Nice little 4-hour. And I'm still waiting on this. I still like it. Looks like we're at this floor here, but I want to see if we can break outside that 1985. Because we got a lot of empty space here. So right now I feel like we're still stuck. It doesn't really want to move here. Only thing that I can see on the downside. So pretty much same thing, just like all of our trades. I saw empty space here. Seen a box, nice top and bottom wall. You can see where these candles are going back and forth pretty much. And right under that 19 area, do you see no resistance down to that 1863. So that's if we do want to get there. Alright, cool. Let's see here. Alright, Pony. Yeah, let's take a look here. Let's see what we got. So yes, end of day. I'll be here also last hour for these end of day swings. What a crazy day. You can see what we did here before we go over that. I gotta post what we did today, but you could just scroll through the comments and see what happened on SPY. Shout out Fabi, 2K on her Microsoft there. See what she did on those IWMs. So yeah, great day. Beautiful, beautiful day here. Oh wow. Okay, maybe there is something here. And before you say anything, yes, this probably is not the best box, just because we don't have any structure, or we have structure, just not a lot of points of contact at this certain level. So if we break under that, we'd like to see down to that 1167 level. So you can see if we scroll in, there's that little level there that I wouldn't mind trying to go into if we can get that little position there. So that's there. All right, don't want to log it. All right, on Tesla. So Tesla was beautiful this morning. So we did this on a nice 4-hour chart. And yes, we had empty space here. We ended up, so probably can't see it as good here, but a little gap down. That's what I saw, a little gap down. We broke above and we ended up going up to that 419 area. And yes, this is basically another box here. And then we got to break above that 419 to try to go into this empty space there. So literally the same thing. As you can see, once we hit that final target, we ended up dropping. So under us, yes, and I'm not saying that we will drop this crazy, but if we do, I do got a little box here. So nice little Potter box, empty space. So top and bottom wall, you can see body candle. We break under that 408 area. We got empty space there, which looks good. In the meantime, we could end up building a little box here, and this could turn into empty space. Yo, Lee, what's up, bro? INTC, all right, yeah, we'll take a look there. Yeah, let's see what the damage is here. All right, 2 hour, 1 hour. All right, yeah, this is what I like here. So it looks like we got a pocket under us. So down from that 50 or 45 area down to that 44 looks good. Nice little play there if we can get there. Right now it looks like we're bouncing if we do up to that 46 level. Yo, Panda, what's up? Nelly, thanks for liking the live stream. SPX. Let me see. Let me take a look here. So it looks like SPX or already went up pretty wildly. What I could see next, hold on, let me take a look. So this was my original box here. So we already broke above 6948. That's what I can see if we can clear that. As of this second though, I feel like we're trying to build a little bit of structure. So I would let it build a nice top and bottom wall again. Since it's being a little bit indecisive. I mean, I could go to a lower time frame. Trade on 5 minutes if I wanted to, but I like to wait on the higher time frames. But doesn't look bad. A lot of empty space that is under us too. So see if we get that nice little continuation. If we do, got that empty space right below us, so it doesn't look too bad. All right, we'll see how things play out. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the live stream. I will be inside of Discord. Gonna send like 1 or 2 more and then wait for those end of day swings. You can see what happened to the swings already today. Told them yesterday, Microsoft, valid. And then beautiful, beautiful play. See what a few members did just today. Also on some of those day trades too. So yeah, crazy day. And yeah, just remember, do your own research. NVDA, all right, yeah. This is what I see here. And yeah, we'll do this. I still like it. Still a lot of upside. This was a play from Rug, so shout out Rugged on this one. But I know we got earnings on this, what, later today? So if we end up continuing, I like up to that 200 area, and then Did that on 12-hour chart, so there is a little bit of empty space there, but can't promise that it'll do any of that. Obviously, we could end up dropping, and I had my target down at 188, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, nice little move there into some empty space. So that was on that 12-hour chart, though. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll see you either inside my Discord or in my next live stream. So yes, links about for the Discord. We will be posting a promo code after market closes. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. Either see you in the chat or last hour for the end of day swing. So yes, thank you all so much. Have a blessed one.